Hey everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figure review. And don't mind Mr. Figrin D'an here. He is just, practicing after hours. He's got to stay on top of his game with his, forget the name of the instrument. But some of you probably know, and I do know it. I just don't feel like looking it up right now because I'm filming a video. But he's looking pretty awesome. And he's also looking good on his card back here. Classic image, getting him into the line, which is awesome. There you go. He's looking cooler now. Yeah, let's keep some fun lighting while we take a look at him. This is Figrin D'an, the lead member of the modal nodes, playing the infamous Cantina song that we all know and love. It's a pretty good figure. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna move the bar over to the side a little bit. I really have only one issue with this figure, and I'll get to that. But let's look at the two issues. All right, two issues. I lied. But we've got three instruments that he comes with. Good. Go hang over there for a little bit. Got this one here. This is the biggest one. Got this long. This one is probably the oddest one to kind of get into his hands and stuff, just because the little mouthpiece is it's kind of in a weird spot. This one is the next one, kind of like a clarinet type thing, just without the end on it. And then we've got this one. It's kind of the lamest one of the bunch. It's kind of like a little flute piccolo thing, and it's got no paint apps on it. The other ones are pretty cool looking, especially the big one. It's got all these lines on it and everything. Looks great. He holds them all pretty good. He's got his hands that are kind of, positioned to be like he's playing an instrument of sorts. I only have the one. That's all I feel like getting for now. If I can find one or two more, maybe on a discount some point in time, maybe I'll pick him up. But I'm good with him. He's the front man. He's going solo for now, Don't you love that lighting? It's like a party here. It's awesome. That's Figrin D'an. He's the life of the party. Come on now. Yes, no, maybe so. No, it's maybe so. Tappy taps. There we go. Alright, so on to some of the hang-ups I have. The wrists, or rather the hands are... Come on now. He's right there. You can see him. There we go. The hands are really large, so moving the wrists up and down, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Just not much room to maneuver the hands around. They can definitely go side to side, or they can swivel, but the up and down is hindered just because the hands are so big. My head pops off super easily. I doubt that's a widespread issue. I mean, even if it is, it goes on super easy. It does have a pretty good range of motion too. I think his neck's really thick. I think that's probably what's popping it off. But I mean, other than that, he's got really good range of motion. My right arm, or his left arm, doesn't like moving up too much. I think I have to maybe heat that up. But he's got a nice torso, so you can get him kind of jamming out, just leaning back like, woo! And, I hear people a lot being like, oh, well, we don't need all these vintage collection figures to be super articulated. We could save money and give them less articulation. They're not going to do that, first off. But I disagree. I think, they say like, oh, if it's like a like a imperial officer or something, like, oh, they just stand around. They don't need to have super articulation and everything. And I prefer figures to have this like crazy articulation. Like, just because they don't do it in the movies doesn't mean we can't have fun and recreate some um, scenes of our own. You can have an imperial officer getting down and dirty and into some combat. And Figrin D'an, I want him to be playing, jamming out, but I also want to be able to slump him over and sitting at a bar because he's left his group and he just doesn't quite know how to go through life without them. I want options is what I'm trying to say. And you should all want options too, because it just adds more to our enjoyment of the figures, as long as you're opening them, of course. Yeah, I'd say my last little hang up with the figure though is that they just gave him like just a hole for a mouth, and it's fine when he's like got an instrument in it, but it's just like a perfect little circle. They could have easily have done like a just a slightly like different, just give it some more like character, some more like edges or corners or something, just to make it look more like a mouth and not just it's literally like a perfect circle like in the middle of his face. And I think it just it just takes away from like the whole character. I know they're trying to make it easy for like the instruments to like stay like in the mouth, but that could easily have been achieved with any shape really. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's the head looks good aside from the mouth. The hands are great with like the different fingers kind of in different positions and stuff, kind of like with um, Bib Fortuna. He's got some crazy fingers. He could probably look good with an instrument in his hands. Just saying, might have to do that sometime soon. Be fun. Yeah, that is a Figrin D'an or any other character from the modal nodes. I got this one from Amazon and they shipped it out like some of my pre-orders like had updated to be like, oh, you're getting it this week. And I didn't get an email for him, but he just like was saying that he was like shipped, and he like shipped. It was like Saturday night, and I got him like Sunday afternoon. And I know there's a friend of mine that's just like, mine is still saying it'll be like a couple weeks or something, but not the case for me. I got him super quick for some reason. But yeah, that is Figrin D'an in the vintage collection. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Follow me over on Instagram, where I will be posting some fun pictures of this. I took some pictures with the this background. I'll put together yesterday with some patrons scattered about. So some fun pictures there. So go check that out. Go follow me on Instagram. Same name as here, JohnRunner88. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.